Red Rocker Sammy Hagar here. I'm just going to set up some of your Twitter and Facebook questions on rollingstone.com. Okay, this is a question from Richard Stanley. He wants to know how I keep my voice so youthful, and he said my looks, but we're not sure about that. It might have been a misprint. Being youthful, I think, is really a state of mind, and having a good voice is just not abusing it. And I protect it, but I don't, smoke cigarettes and I drink and all that. Tequila doesn't hurt your voice if you just don't do it right before you're ready. Every time you're getting ready to hit a high note, if you take a shot of tequila, that ain't gonna work. If you take a couple shots before you go on, it'll relax you enough to relax your throat, just like it'll relax your whole body, and you won't tighten up your throat. Is the worst thing you can do. That's it. Ken Hayes wants to know if there's going to be a Montrose reunion. I've done it already, kind of. I did about 5 or 6 shows with my band, The Wobbles. We were doing a show, and I brought Montrose out for the encore without announcing it. We'd play like another 45 minutes. It was awesome, and because everyone's still alive, there's always a possibility. Dwayne Rodriguez wants to know about Chickenfoot, and I want to know about Chickenfoot too. I love Chickenfoot. We just finished recording 11 tracks because Chad has to go back to the Chili Peppers. They're about to go on a world tour, and we love the Chili Peppers, so we're not going to interfere. But I'm doing vocals. I've got 7 vocals done. I have about 2 more songs to write lyrics for, and I'm probably within the month we'll be done. Start putting it together and put it out. And doing a tour is going to be tough with Chad, but we'll just do shows when we can. Mark Koenig wants to know if there's a musician out there that I haven't met and want to work with. I want to work with Jimmy Page, but I've met him, and he's cool as hell, but we don't have anything, a lifestyle in comedy. He lives one place, I live another, but I would love to. When I want to work with the musicians, it means I want them to come down to the Cobble Wobble and jam with me on my birthday, okay? Keith Richards, Eric Clapton, Jimmy Page. There's a bunch of them. Bob Keeling wants to know if I think Eddie Van Halen's erratic behavior is a downfall of Van Halen. I don't think Van Halen really has a serious downfall, but I think that the head trips between Ed and Al trying to run things the way they want and not having any guidance has been a real problem in Van Halen. It's been a problem for Dave, obviously. It's certainly been a problem for me, and I think it was a problem for Gary Cherone, the 3 singers they had. Because their brothers are very tight, and now with Wolfie, Ed's son in there, another Van Halen, the 3 of them, they're so tight that everyone else seems like an outsider. And I think that's the problem because, we are not outsiders. And they got to learn how to trust other people. They don't trust anyone. Jonathan Yamas, do I have a favorite car to drive? I got a bunch of cars. Yes, I do. And I'm one of those guys that's one car one week, one car another week. When it's a beautiful sunny day, I love driving one of my convertibles, like a little 275 GTS Ferrari. That's 1965, that's killing. But when it's raining, I like driving my 4-wheel drive, SUV. But in general, I like a car that's really goes fast and I get a real thrill, starting and stopping. It's a car that can go. That's thrilling. So, John McLeod wants to know my favorite song from Montrose would be, I guess, Rock Candy. My favorite song from my solo stuff early on, I gotta say, has got to be Heavy Metal. I just love playing that song every night. It never get old. Or One Way to Rock. And favorite Van Halen song, it's a toss-up between Dreams and Right Now. And if you force me, I'll say Dreams. And then my post Van Halen era, Moss Tequila, without a doubt. And then with Chickenfoot, Sexy Little Thing, or Soap on a Rope, I don't know, toss up. You left Chickenfoot out, pal.